is Renee. Today is Wednesday and I wanted to talk about my different white canes that I have. I think next week I'm going to show you how I walk with my white cane because it is an art. It has a certain rhythm, a cadence to it. You just don't flop it around in front of you, and there's different techniques people use, but I'll show you my personal technique next week. But today I wanted to just show you the different types of white canes I have. The cane itself is the same, it's just the different sizes. The things that you can change out are the actual tips at the end. So my very first cane, I think I did a video about this already. It's extremely long. It has the golf grip at the top with the handle right here, and the handle you don't use while you're walking. That's more when you fold it up. This is a fold up cane. It's not a straight cane. A straight cane is when it doesn't fold up, it just stays straight. So this is a fold up. As you can see, it has a white tip right here, and this white tip is called a pencil tip, and it's kind of self-explanatory. You can see why it's called a pencil tip. When you go outside and use this, it's very, very awesome for tactile sensation, for sound feedback. The only thing I don't like about the pencil tip, if you see here, I break these tips a lot because they get caught in every single nook and cranny of sidewalk and pavement. So that's the only one downside of having a pencil tip, but you can easily replace these. These tips do come off, so they're very easily replaceable. So it's nothing that I can't handle. This one is, like I said, very, very long. And the rule of thumb, actually, I'm going to back up a little bit. The rule of thumb is that for your normal walking white cane, the handle should only come up to your shoulder. This is way past my shoulder. But the reason I got this, because I do like to go outside and hike with my sweetie, and I use this type of cane when I have a lot of room to navigate. So I do use this regardless of the height. It is really, really tall, but it does have a purpose for me. I use this when I'm with my fiance and I actually have him more of a guide, and I have a lot of space, not a lot of people around, and more for like parks and that type of environment, not more of a residential, even though I do use this for residential because this was actually my very first cane, but I use this more for like rural areas and when I'm with my fiance. The next cane, I'm going to leave that for last. I can't tell, you see the handle here, so this cane comes right under my bust. Again, is your standard white cane with the red and white, and the reason why the ADA picked these colors because they're reflective and easy for pedestrians and cars to see, to recognize that you are a person with visual impairment or total blindness. Again, it has the golf grip, which is extremely comfortable and easy to hold and use, and it's not a straight cane. Again, it's another fold-up cane, and this one also is a pencil tip, but if you notice, this one is black, so they do come in different colors. The colors that have to be uniform is usually the color of the white cane with the white red, kind of like a candy cane pattern. But I use this since it's so small, it comes under my bust. If I'm going into a store or I'm going to an airport or something that's extremely crowded with people, I want to be cognizant of that. So I don't use something as tall as my big cane back there. I use something that's smaller that I can make a smaller arc in front of me while I navigate. So if I know I'm going to be somewhere crowded with a lot of people, I usually take this bad boy with me. And again, it's the pencil tip, which has extremely great feedback. I love how I can hear the different sounds of the different pavement or ground I'm on. The only thing about the pencil tip that I don't like is that it catches on every single nook and cranny, and for some reason I'm always catching onto every nook and cranny. I'm always getting stuck. So that's the only downfall about the pencil tip. But that's that one. And this one I absolutely love. I got this when I finished my orientation and mobility training. They took me to the only store in Ohio that has aids for visual impaired people or totally blindness. I mean, there's other medical equipment stores, but they have like maybe one white cane to choose from, and they just don't focus only on visual aids. They have different medical equipment that you can get there, like scooters, wheelchairs, things like that. But this store is called Functional Aids, I believe. I'll make sure in the description box I'll put their website and all that good information, but their whole entire store is focused just for tools and aids for people with visual impairments and total blindness. No other medical aids is in their store. It's just for visual impairment, and it's the only store of that's kind in Central Columbus, in Ohio. So once I graduated from orientation and mobility that I did with pilot dogs, I got a new cane, and it wasn't, those canes were really expensive. I got them just for a regular medical store, and like I said, they only had one white cane to choose from. Go with your prescription and they fill it, but those cost about $40. This one only cost me about 25 bucks. And this is my favorite type of cane. Again, it's the normal white and red reflective white cane. It is a fold cane, but the tip, it's perfect size too. It's right there at my shoulder. So this is my everyday cane that I take everywhere now, that I use everywhere. And the tip is so awesome. This is my favorite tip when I was learning how to walk with the cane correctly. It's called a marshmallow roll tip. And the reason why they call it a marshmallow roll tip is it's not soft at all. It's hard. Obviously it has to be outside, but because of the shape, and it rolls with you. So I'm a roller when I'm outside. I don't tap. So this is for people that roll side to side, and the sensation and the tactile and the noise that it makes for me to understand of echoes where I'm in a large area versus when I'm in a closed-in area. I'm learning so much things with this cane. I absolutely love this tip. This is my favorite tip to use. So those are my canes, and I just wanted to come on and show those to you guys. And I'm hoping next week, next Wednesday, I'll show you how I use it. So I hope you guys have a great day. It's cold and snowy here in Ohio. Finally, it is winter. So like I always say, guys, I'll see you this coming Saturday, but be you, stay true, and be naturally seen. Bye.